are. There we are. There's some kind of thing. Hmm?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to Fanimal fans new and old. I am Fanimal Creations, and this is the Saturday morning stream. I have Leo with me here to help me. We're going to be playing BluePrince. Let me unmute my poor husband.
Meow.
Le meow. I'm going to be running around in BluePrince trying to figure out how this game works. And Leo is here to help me because I have tired brain.
Yay.
Yeah, very tired brain. I stayed up way too late drawing. It was worth it though. So no regrets. Worth. So we're gonna start a new game. The atmospheric music so far I could just listen to this all day. I won't lie. It really captures the sort of like it could work also for like a trek through a foggy forest, you know? It feels like it sounds like what a hazy day would look like. I don't know how else to explain that. I can see it in my eyes. See it in my mind's eye. All right, let's press the buttons. It's gonna try. Press. There we go. I love the symbol. It's like a holly leaf or something. Yeah. A mountain, a holly leaf, and some other little shape. Oh, I have a little notebook or a little thing. I've been told I need paper to write things down, so I have.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I'm a real boy. great is it's actually cloudy this morning. Okay. Oh, I'm just in it now. All right. Is it WASD to move?
Yep, WAS to move, mouse to look around, and click to interact with things.
I see. My cursor stays in the center. I can see a
Yes.
little arrow shape. I want the little wooden birds. I love little wooden birds. My actual real life grandpa likes to make those. Or used to. I mean, I don't know if he still does. Oh, I can hear my own footsteps. I can't see my own feet though. Hello. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 feet. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. How do I escape? How do I put things down? Okay, other mouse button. Good to know. I'm just gonna kind of look around because
Yeah, you don't lose steps so long as you're in the same room.
That's important.
So don't worry about once you're in a room, feel free to move around to your heart's content. Just be careful not to move back and forth between rooms too much, or you'll burn a whole bunch of stamina.
My favorite clip art. So an ace of spades and a queen of diamonds. I feel like these are significant. You don't just have, in a puzzle game, you don't just have those hanging up in a house. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I am happier that they have like no eyes and are like they look like their eyes are closed peacefully, or if it's creepier. Oh, it's an actual clock making actual clock sounds. It does move too. It's not just static. The hands move. That's cool.
Yep, the time of day is relevant
Oh, really?
to certain puzzles.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, there is a in-game time.
Oh.
What time is it for you anyway?
I can't read clocks good.
It
Is 8:25?
Okay, so you probably start if I were to guess, then you probably start each day at 8 o'clock.
It's been 25 minutes?
If you look at the clock, you'll notice that the minute hand moves rather quickly.
That's not too much quicker than normal, but sure. I am pretty sure I need to touch
a
this.
minute passed while we were looking at it, like.
I guess so, yeah. It's because there's not a second hand. Do I look at the letter first, or do I tiny grabby hand?
Mm-hmm.
Or letter? Does it matter?
Either one.
Letter.
Doesn't matter the order.
Open only in the event of my death. What a cute stamp. It's got a little ship. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. 1. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. 2. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. 3, you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Oh, one of my grandparents used to write everything in this style of, cursive. I could remember the words, I promise. Tired brain is real right now. Ugh. Cursive.
Your grandparents always wrote in cursed.
In cursed, yeah. In cursed cursive. I mean, sometimes when people write really fast in cursive, it really just becomes a squiggly line. Like my dad's handwriting would just be squiggly lines. I don't even know. Anyway, I think that's the end of the list.
Reverse squiggly.
Reverse squiggly. I love generic flower. Hello. I love that they used a smaller type of flower in the middle to kind of fill it out so they didn't have to... They look like peonies or something. I think that's what those are called. I don't know a lot of flowers. That's a type of iris, and then daisies and stuff. I don't know. Anyway. More things I don't think are relevant, but I overthink already. I'm a grabby hand. Ugh. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Thank you. I'm assuming you want me to do that now. Call it a day immediately. Behold, I go to sleep. Very tired.
Like, oh, this is too much for me. Good night.
Good night. Grandpappy has died. I am now in charge of a large, strange, mystery Winchester-style house that changes every day. Oh boy. I have to camp outside. So, from what I have gathered from Leo's plays thus far, and from watching a few other people play this game a little bit, I want to get here.
You do.
Uh-huh. But, like, I have to go... there's a game called Betrayal in the House of the Hill, and you, instead of, like, pulling cards from a deck, you pull rooms from several little piles. And, like, this kind of has the same deal where if I open a door, it will give me an array of rooms. You will see. I need tab. Go away. So I need to pick a room. I have 3 doors. Now, 2 of them have locks on them. 1 of them does not. It won't tell me right away if it's locked, will it? Can I, like, look at it and then it'll...
Oh, if the door is locked, it'll let you know immediately. You don't have to. You can't draft a room if you don't have a key for a locked room.
Can you tell me right away if I need to know what those paintings are?
I legitimately don't know for sure.
Frick!
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna write it down anyway.
There's a lot of stuff that feels
What room is
esoteric as
this?
hell, but I can't. I don't know.
I'm freaking doing it. I never played, like, Riven or Myst. So I have very little experience with how these kinds of games go. But, all I know is that if you don't take extensive notes, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, I legitimately don't know the relevance of the various paintings throughout the house. But yeah.
And then an ace of spades. The spade. Or wait, why? No. It looks like a spade, but it's actually a diamond. Look at it.
Hmm?
The shape in the middle is a spade. Oh no, it is. Wait. From over here, it looks like a diamond. Good lord.
You're good, hon.
This is why I gotta get all up and close. I feel like I'm blind. It's gonna look like a tree on my note card. Whatever. Okay, that one is a diamond. Anyway. It's funny because, like, those hand shapes are ones that I have in my Clip Studio, like, artwork. Like, repository of references. Aha! Okay. Okay, so this bedroom gives you steps back and goes
So while you're
that
in the
way.
drafting menu, you can hit tab.
Tabaroni. Uh-huh. Okay, so
And now when you hover over that room, it'll show you a preview of what it'll look like for you to inject that room into the house.
Oh, okay, so it is oriented a different way than it's shown on here.
Well, yes.
So,
it's just
like,
that the
this
room...
is rotated 90 degrees.
Yes.
Which makes
So,
some
and then
sense.
keep in mind, too, that the house is 5 tiles wide, and I can't even remember how many tiles
Stupid
tall.
amount to make
But,
45, so 9.
So it's up to you. You can use the bedroom here, which basically is a like it's a room that has a net nothing for how many steps you take, because it gives you two steps to go in it, and you lose 1 step to go in.
That's awkward.
The point is that going in, like passing through the bedroom, costs effectively nothing. That's how the math shakes out. The hallway obviously gives you more tiles to branch off of.
Yes. I know that items go in here, but
Yeah.
I don't...
The closet's a dead end, but has 2 items in it, and items can be game changing.
Yeah, but I want to explore the house.
And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm just letting you know what your options are. Also keep in mind that now that you've seen these tiles, you know for a fact, because the tiles that are available to you are kind of randomized.
Uh-huh.
You know that these are on the docket. These will be available to you.
Oh, okay, so this isn't the only time I'll see these tiles.
Yeah, you can see them again. You can run into these rooms again.
Even if I pick one of them, will it show up again?
No.
Okay.
Once you've drafted a room, it's now
It's
part of
permanently on the board. Okay, so there's like a pool of rooms that is random every day, is what you're saying. And
Correct.
okay. I think I'm gonna choose the hallway because I want to run around and understand. Hallway. Oh. Liminal space. Hello. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I swear to God, if these are important, I swear to God. Like, it feels like puzzle game answers. Like, what was the thing in the hallway? And it's like, tree and safety pin. Like, nobody has a safety pin picture in their normal household. Am I crazy?
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know what is... This was the problem I used to have in school. I don't know what is and isn't relevant to what's going to be, like, quote-unquote, on the test later, you know? Like, puzzle games are almost like tests in my brain, which is why I usually avoid them. Because there is usually a right or wrong answer. Honestly, I feel like I should have my sketchbook out and like do a little sketch of what my little house looks like so far. But I guess it kind of does that for me. Eh. Oh my gosh, pencil. My pencils are all janked up because I am mean to them. I don't think there's anything else in this room. My desire to Legend of Zelda-esque, like, break pots is very high. Okay.
But it's your estate. Why would you break stuff in your own house?
My house! I can do what I want! I choose weird little door. Okay. I'll go. That's a dead end. We don't want that. That leads in 4 directions, which would be good, and gives me a gem. That leads in 2 directions and gives me 4 monies. I want one of these things. I don't want to dead end myself right away, even though it comes with a bunch of fun goodies.
Yeah. Don't keep in mind too, like the den, see how the den will move to the left, but it enters a room that you already have a way of getting into.
Huh?
You are so how the den connects to 2 directions.
Yes?
However, going left just enters a room that you could get to from the entrance hall.
Uh-huh.
You're technically you wouldn't be gaining anything over what you could do through going through the pantry.
I guess that makes sense. Kind of?
Yeah.
My
Up to
brain
you.
does not think these things. My brain goes,
Again,
how
like,
many more connections can
you'll-
I make?
Yeah, you'll start to get a feel for like what shows up where.
So you can see my cursor, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying because the den here already goes in this direction, it's useless? Because
It's not as valuable as if it were in a different location that could go to a new, otherwise unreachable room.
But like what?
It's not useless. It's just it might be better served elsewhere.
I think I understand. Like it might be better to save this for later. You mean, essentially?
Yeah.
In my roulette of rooms.
Yeah, you could place it in another location that might be more valuable
beneficial.
to have a 2-room, like a 2-path room tile later.
That's right. It only goes 2 directions. It doesn't actually go uppies anymore. No, you're right. Nope, that makes sense. Because we want to keep going uppies. So let's go to the pantry. Give me coin. Hello. Coffee grinder. Paper towels. Generic, brandless items. Except for sugar, which you have many of. Can I go up this? No. Why would you have the coffee beans over here and the grinder all the heckin' way over there? Make a timer.
Where is the coffee funnel? How do I get the coffee in my mouth?
Where is the coffee funnel? Now I want coffee. Coffee! This must be where the staff hang out and just drink coffee and whine about why this house changes all the time. I'm just like, there's gonna be weird little things. Anyway, hello. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. Even spread of what? Of 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. Is that telling me that there are, like, this many of this fruit freaking hiding in the house somewhere?
I've been trying to figure that one out. I don't know. I consider almost anything that's written in bold to be at least somewhat important, but I don't know.
5 is my favorite number. Anyway, the enclosed amount should cover expense. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I am taking it. It's mine now. Apple! Okay, so I did watch Markiplier play this, and his was a banana, so if I take this now, it gives me back my steps.
It gives you back a couple steps, yeah.
Okay. Is there any point in saving it till later? In not eating it right now?
There could be, but this early on, I'd say just eat the damn apple.
Yum, 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 yum.
There are things that augment how good fruit, like how many steps fruit gives you, but you don't have anything that does that yet. And if you do run into that, then oops, but
And oops all oopsies. Okay, wait. Should I go back into the hallway?
up to you. You can keep going this way, or if you go into the hallway,
Uh-huh.
if you go back into the hallway and draft a room for that corner,
Uh-huh.
you can confidently let it be a dead end.
Mmm.
Because you have another way to get into the room above it. You have it through the pantry.
Hallway. This is why I need you. Closet! What is the point of the bathroom?
There so far I haven't found one. Other
Great.
than removing it from the available list so that dead end doesn't show up anymore.
Oh, but there's stuff in here. Mmm. Which way does this go? So would it be the?
So, I'd argue that the closet or lavatory are your best bets here because again, you can put a dead end here and it won't hamper you.
Yeah,
The closet will give you items, and the lavatory gives you nothing.
I think I'm gonna put the lavatory just so that it gets it out of the roulette list.
Because both the closet and the lavatory are both dead ends. You want both of those off your board.
Yeah.
The closet just gives you stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say like either way, you're gonna run into you could run into a dead end again later.
Yeah.
But I'd say taking the closet now is probably your better bet. Just
This one?
because having items sooner than later is better.
Okay. Closet.
Because it could the items you get could be super good or kind of meh.
A key. Ow.
Oh, even better. So there are 2 items in there. You've got the key.
I think that's a shovel.
Indeed. That is a
You
shovel.
found an old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Why?
Keep your eyes peeled for little mounds of dirt.
In the house?
There are areas that are technically like courtyards.
Okay.
Houses or
I'm like,
things.
I'm just gonna dig right in the floor.
Sometimes there are just weird piles of dirt in the freaking house.
That's
They're
so
pretty
strange.
obvious. Once you see one, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so dead end there. Got my items.
So you can head back through the pantry and keep trying to maneuver along the east wing, or you can head up, or you can head across the other sets of rooms that you have through the hallway.
So, like, okay, this is a stupid question, I guess. Is it more important to make more rooms appear, or is it more important to get up here as fast as possible?
I'd say more rooms.
Okay.
Because the more rooms you get, the better chances you have of finding like more
Stuff.
unique things.
Okay, that's pretty much the brain thought, is because it's like, okay, find the 26th room. Well, how is the goal? Like, my brain has to understand the why. I think I'm gonna go across. Yeah. Is there a sprint? Oh, there is. Oh. Kinda.
You can either tap or hold it.
Tap. Oh, you're right. It is a toggle. Oh, interesting. Anyway, hello. Okay, so this would cut off the last corner though. And this wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Let's see. What's the?
The nook would cut off.
Oh, I can't see because my head's in the way.
Oh. I could fix that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hold on.
There isn't
Hold on. I can fix it. Hold on. I just gotta
I guess
figure out which one
arguably the
you
bottom right. I guess arguably the bottom right would be the better place to put our faces, but there are other menus that it would I don't know.
It's kind of hard because like every corner has something in it. So hold on. Let's go fly a kite. Oh, and hold on. All my labels are in the way. We can just hit. Yeah. Yeah. Turn it off. There, look, now you guys can actually see that I have inventory. I had things in the way. Brain? Actually, I have a funny idea. La 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 la. Oh, come on, let me move them. Random UI change. Hold, please. My steps. Mine. And then I think it's this one that is you. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Huzzah. Yeah. Okay, back to this screen. So the nook, you can now kind of see, goes only up and gives me a key. But the den goes in 3 directions. Because I'm worried I'm going to cut off what room can exist where my avatar's head is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, I think I'm going to choose the den so that I can still get to that corner.
Mm-hmm. And then you could put the lavatory, the nook, or
yeah,
whatever else.
or any other dead end in that corner. So I think I'm going to choose this. And we'll get a little diamond out of it. It'll be great. Swans. And more strange art. Is this clock accurate? I should have checked.
To what the current time is, like our time? I
No,
don't know.
look, the clock over there and this clock are the same. This clock. And a weird wall clock art thing are the same. I'm assuming that is the gem, considering my little grabby hand comes out. Grabby hand! 1 topaz. Nom 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 nom. I am short. I guess I am technically a child. The fire. Is that a keyhole?
I don't know. I don't think so. But again, it's one of those.
Vibes.
It's difficult to tell.
There are so many clocks in this room. Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clocks in this room? Yo. Is someone desperately trying to hold on to, like, their reality, like time space. Also, this candle thing is knocked over. How dare! I want to fix it so bad. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm oriented. I guess I want to go to the corner. Again, we're gonna fill out the corner. So, is that this one? Yes. Okay. I want one of these. These cool little corner deedles. With shelves. I want to put more D&D minis in it. Hello. Oh, look. We have another dead end. A storeroom that gives me stuff.
Yep, it gives you a little bit of everything.
Which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or the bedroom, which will lead up, but I guess the den also can go up.
Mm-hmm. And the parlor, which has a puzzle to solve.
Oh, it's the 3-box room that you showed me. Oh. You've said getting items early on is pretty helpful. I know that the puzzle room, when you solve the puzzle, gives you something. But I kind of want more keys. So I think I'm going to do the storeroom. I'm locking in. We're doing the storeroom. Oh. Hello. A coin! Old school rocking horse. I'm gonna hope that this is all just like weird abstract art and I don't actually have to care. A key. And a gem. Nom 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 nom. Oh. That's like a little house. Excuse me. It's like a maquette of a house. Except that top part looks like it slides out like a drawer. My desire to fuck around. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this room that I have to care about. There aren't any messages on surfaces. I think I'm gonna go up from here. Up! Whee! That's not helpful. That's a dead end. Drawing room. Gem requirement. I see. May draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Oh, what does that mean?
So in the drawing room, any of the branching rooms, so your left and right directions,
Yeah.
you can re-roll them once each to get a new set of 3 if you don't like what you're getting.
That's cool, but I feel like that's going to be more helpful later.
Your other options are the guest bedroom, which is a dead end that gives you a bunch of steps, or the nook, which is guaranteed to give you at least 1 key.
And at least goes in a direction
Correct.
that now the storeroom can't go.
Correct.
So I might do this.
Sure.
So I want to save that for later, I think.
And again, don't worry. Like, it's literally the first day. So.
I'm scared. Again, my brain sees puzzle games as a weird test, like intelligence test. Like, this is gonna sound really sad, but like, I used to get pulled out of class all the time and be evaluated, so to speak, because they were concerned that I was mentally challenged. So every sort of, like, they gave me puzzles to solve, like visual puzzles or writing, like all kinds of different things. And I was good at some of them and not good at others, so I just came back inconclusive, of course. Noteworthy. Ah, yes, you should probably put some notes on paper, because, this is gonna get complicated. There's a journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having. Beside you on your journey. Interesting that the word beside is in lowercase while everything else is in uppercase. I wonder if that's just because of the typeface font that they were using.
I don't know.
But that's something I noticed. Also, it feels like there's several fonts being used here, but this one is specifically different than the rest. Hooray for weird, over-analytic observations. That's me. This is the kind of stuff, though, in games, Leo, that I will notice and you'll be like, oh, you know what? Like, later on, you'll be like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, that was probably helpful. I'm like, yes, the weird little things my brain notices can be helpful. Yay, I am doing a good. Anyway. I require praise. Wait, did I find the key? I did. I have 3 keys. I haven't used any keys yet, so... I think we're gonna see where the nook can go, and then I'm gonna go back down into the den and entrance hall and then go up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where am I? This is supposed to be a jukebox thing, I think. It's a little tall. Handle. It'll handle on things. Alright, so I could just yeet the guest bedroom there. The security room? Yo, but that makes that door go to nowhere. Which I guess doesn't necessarily matter. But that also makes... Okay, I think I might put the guest bedroom here. Just to kind of yeet some more of the dead ends down at the bottom here. At the bottom of the house. Plus, more steps! Which will make me feel a little better backtracking. So... bedroom. It's my bedroom now! What's in your drawers? Hello? Are those car keys? Car keys!
You have found the elusive car keys.
Is my character old enough to drive?
I don't know. Open your map real quick.
Map! This? Car keys and shovel.
Okay, it could theoretically still be there. All right.
Knowledge.
There is a very convoluted triple threat thing that needs to happen in order for you to use those keys. You have done one of them by getting the damn keys.
Keys for me's! Sinclair, I wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. That is confusing. Hoping your health improves. It sure didn't. He did. Anyway, a lot of nautical themes I'm noticing. Birds, planes, and ocean things. Very old person aesthetic. I won't lie, though. Okay, because there's no outline, my brain just thought that this chair was slowly disappearing into nothing because you can't see the divider here. Anyway, optical illusions. We go back. Here. And then this should be here. And then we want to know where this goes. Corridor go?
Corridor is not a bad
Corridor
option.
is pretty good. This has food for sale, but
But the kitchen would be a dead end.
cut me off. So I think corridor. More hallways with more horrible boxes. I wonder if like the staff just go fuck it, put it in the weird hallway whenever it appears. like realistically. A bride? Give me the hat. You have shown me this hat twice. I want to put it on my head.
Love the idea that just as you're going through the house, randomly unlocking things, you just go and put every hat you find on.
I just collect the hats. I would 100% do that. There's no reason not to open this door. Okay. Oh. Of course it wants your heckin' money. Why? Why would you ever want this in your house?
Well, so it would be your first red room. So red rooms all are some kind of detriment, but are either a well, you have to deal with it kind of thing, or they unlock other kinds of rooms to show up. So it's like they're a necessary evil.
It's a boon, but at what cost?
Yeah.
I see. Eh. It does go in two directions, that the nook cannot go and the pantry cannot go. And I have 5 coins. But I do have gems and I could do this.
Yeah.
Which is a cutscene that's very long for some reason.
Just the first time you interact with it.
Like, these are both the same shape of room, like how many doors and how they're oriented. The word chapel is, like, extremely large. Anyway, it's interesting that it doesn't tell you anything about the red rooms. Right away, you have to, like, infer it. I kinda... I mostly kind of want to get the security thing out of the way. But you make it sound like this is important.
I'm not saying it's important. I'm saying it's fine. You can get this. You can use the security room.
I'm gonna get the weird security room so that we just get this cutscene out of the way, because it's very long for no reason. Ew. Ow! Sorry, it flashbanged me a little bit. This also gives me a chance to eat the rest of my breakfast. old school recording equipment. Look at those extremely brick-like keyboards. It's like the old ones, the old Macintosh brick keyboards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a question I have for you, whether you know it or not. Are the rooms it's showing actually relevant to me, or are they just always the same?
I think it's always the same.
Okay. Because that makes me think it's like, oh yes, it's me!
Yeah, it's showing you various rooms throughout the house, and they are important. Like the things that I recognize there are important.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed that those rooms will appear for me, is what I'm saying. Like, these rooms that I'm seeing on the monitors are not a guarantee. Correct?
Correct. They exist
Yes.
somewhere in the house.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, from the overall pool of rooms, yes. But for my today's pool of rooms, might not be. Right? Or is the pool the same every day? It's just a matter of what RNG you get per room.
I mean, theoretically, like every room could show up
Okay.
because there are 45 rooms, and there I think are
Yeah, it's a
45
five
spaces.
by 9. Here, I can open it.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, because 5 times 9 is 45.
Yeah, so there are theoretically enough rooms that you could that if you could get every room tile in one house. It's just really difficult to get that layout.
It's like playing Snake, where you have to like, like. Yeah. I love the taste of scribbles in the morning. Cam? What the fuck do you do in that room? It's like a choir room.
The music room. I'm actually trying to get back there.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
So what, like, one person is at the piano and then everyone else is given another instrument? Or is it just everyone watches the single person play piano? A library with something very bright, probably a book. That looks like a wine cellar, some sort of safe. Yeah. I think that's the Nook. Which means I was on camera. One of the several weird hallways, but I can't tell which one because I can't see the painting. That's the storage room that I think I got the key and thing out of. I know that's called the spare room. It's empty. That's a closet? Question mark? I don't know. A place where you store your stolen artifacts. Pool. Some sort of ballroom, I'm guessing. More artifact rooms. It looks like a movie paraphernalia room. The Nook again. Some sort of storage closet. And then a baby's room, which is really fucking awkward. Anyway. Oh. Right. So there's a door there. A door there. Coffee scribbles here. Things to look at. Staff notice. Effective... Hello? Why, hi, Van Wolf! Thank you for resubscribing! 25 months. Very good.
Very good.
I hope you've been having a good morning so far. I love that. All of the little stickers. Let's see. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December. Payroll for all live out. I think that's supposed to be live out. And seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is. It's really hard for me to read this particular kind of font.
If the stream wasn't magically grainy for no reason, I could read it out loud
Oh
for you.
no. Is it grainy for you? I'm
At
sorry.
least it is for me.
My output shouldn't be bad, though. My bitrate is fine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I have the
here.
standard. You can always refresh and see what happens, but it says your attendance
give
will
me a
no
second.
longer be registered at morning roll
There we go.
call, as it's doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals of the estate. Daniel says, "Hello, got invested in a new anime and stayed up way too late. So besides being dog tired, I'm doing pretty good. Ah, yes, I too stayed up way too late doing something. I stayed up till 3 a.m. drawing like a fool, but it was worth it. The drawing is immaculate, and I am extremely excited." What anime, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see. Where am I? 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Oh. Why would you pin these if they weren't important? Fishing rod and more Pine Tree Road. All right. I think this is the one.
There should also have been a couple other like memos on the table.
Probably. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. I'm assuming that's just for this day. Hooray.
So notes like these memos, they are active unless they specify dates.
Yes.
They are active. Like and those notes will always be the same should you come back to this room.
So I know of the note that says notes, like red notes
it's
are a
over there
lie.
Yeah, it's over there on the table.
This table?
On the computer table. There's a notepad.
Oh! Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Unless written by hand. Why would you write that tiny bit?
Because there is a magnifying glass that helps you read shit like that. The magnifying glass also helps you see really, really
tiny
small
detaily shit.
Details in things that otherwise are invisible to the naked eye.
I'm not invisible. I have eyeballs. I have glasses. Anyway, the blue note says, keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. No. Good thing I've got keys.
Yeah. So the blue note is true.
Yes.
And the red
note is a lie. Which means
the antechamber is locked and it requires some kind of lever to open. I have only encountered this lever once. I have not.
I do have a little bit of a cheat, and I know the answer to get into this. Oh, I actually have to navigate it with my arrow keys and shit. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay.
So you have picked up everything that is on the ground.
Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Return to security. Hello. Keycard system settings. Security, medium. Offline mode, locked. Can I change these? Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Example, should you expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting? Is this relevant? Can I change these?
Yes. So see how it says like right and left? If you do the directional arrows while hovering over that.
But, like, I'm assuming the keycard doors are, like, good, though?
So the key card, the key card is they count as locked doors, but one key card will open every key card door. So if you're lucky, if you have the key card,
But I
every
don't.
locked door in the northern section of the estate you can just walk through with no issue.
I can change this at any time, though.
Anytime that you come back to this room, yeah, and it resets at the beginning of each day.
We're gonna
So
put it
whatever
at
settings-
low for now until I find.
Yeah, if you find the key card, then it's better to have it at high because more key card
This mode
doors
determines
means
the
more
default
free
setting.
doors.
The security doors will be set if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff member. I'm working. I'm not staff, but I'm here. Don't lock me in. Thank you.
Speaking of which, oh, that's cruel.
What?
I'm also playing while
Oh.
watching. I just found the key
Also,
card.
like, oh, you can't see it, but in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, those are just lines. I thought it was. Oh God, my vision is horrible. So, like, underneath my little inventory, there is a little piece of what I assume is supposed to be tape with little lines on it, and like from my position at my desk, I'm like, is that a cipher code? What is happening? Security menu.
Oh, that's
Log
so
into network.
cruel.
Dial-up sounds. Oh, Van Wolf solo leveling. Watched it all in one sitting and might have seen the sun rise as a result. Been there, buddy. Been there many times. I literally was watching was it? It's like a detective doctor show. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. Cuz like the names were not necessarily important to my brain at the moment. But I binged so much of it in a single sitting that it was like 3 a.m. and of course they hit me with the like sad like child with terminal leukemia episode. I'm like, oh no, I'm sad now and I have to go to bed. So I had to just sit and sulk in bed for a while. But yeah, solo leveling is pretty good, I gotta say. I have found it to be very interesting. It's wild for me because like I was reading it while it was on Webtoon, because it's based off of a literal like Webtoon comic. Which is neat. Also, I just saw your hydration check. Let me do that. But yeah, I feel like they did a really good job with the English dub. Like the voices are really, really good. The characters are pretty funny and fun. That first episode was something. I'm not gonna lie. They were playing the Wet Cat, Olympics for a while, but it's fine. It's not. It's only like the first, I think, 2 episodes that the Sad Wet Cat Olympics happen, and then it's like, all right, and now we go into the fucking what is it? Power fantasy type show, which is great. I definitely have enjoyed it. I cannot wait for more. I want more of it. I also really want to know who the voice actor for Jinwoo is. I must know. Mostly because I want to know if they did the voice for both versions of the character. The like early version of the character that's kind of like sad wet cat, and then later, like if it's the same VA, I just want to give them an applause for the range in the voice there. Anyway, I have options. I don't think the glossary of terms is. I think this is the only place where I can see what the red rooms do. Oh.
So this will tell you what all those different things mean.
Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. That's correct. Thank you.
How incredibly
How
literal of you.
helpful. Okay, so they're one of the most common type of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and and regaining steps. So all bedrooms give you steps. Violet borders in there. Oh, interesting. Well, we know what call it a day does, but what's this color? The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms. That's fucking whatever. Okay, yellow for shops, red for red rooms. That's not fucking helpful, y'all. And blue for BluePrince default type. Okay, sure. It's like red for red rooms and green for green rooms.
It's because green rooms and red rooms have their own kind of terminology.
Yes,
there should be,
but like you understand. So
no, I know. It's
a
like
red room and a dark room are the same thing. In real life,
the dark room is a red room. But
I know,
a red
in the
room
game,
can be more than a
but
dark
like
room.
I know, but like it's funny because they're using terms that are like real life terms. Like a green room is a meeting room for like, you know, with actors and stuff. It's like a meeting room.
The green rooms are typically like literally green, like they're the planter beds, courtyards.
Okay, that makes sense then. But still,
picnic nook,
they could just say the green rooms are always gonna have plants.
It's primarily how they function. Like there's other stuff that says there are like modifiers that's like every time you enter a green room you get like a diamond, or
I see.
every time or drafting green rooms doesn't cost diamonds, or like green rooms are generally pretty good. You find some decent stuff there, as well as if you have your shovel, then pretty often you'll find diggables.
Excellent. Van Wolf says, "Oh yeah, a lot of the VAs did a great job. Recognized quite a few, and kept thinking, oh, they got this guy too. Yeah, it really was just like, oh, like the Guildmaster voice actor is Hohenheim's voice actor from Full Metal Alchemist. Like, I can't remember the voice actor's name. I'm very sad. My ability to remember names is terrible, but like I can remember a voice." And it's iconic. I love this. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. Which is funny, because my dad used to be an architect. And I know these terms from that. Draft pool. Draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans, from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. So I was right. The word pool... Dirt! Occasionally, we may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. Is the shovel multiple use?
Yes.
Oh, good. Dig.
But as per your uncle's wishes, your great uncle's wishes, the shovel is removed from your inventory at the end of the day.
Yeah, which is why I really hope I find like oh my god. History? Special. Slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. Oh, those like the observatory you were showing me.
Yeah.
Got it. Tomorrow. Rooms that provide benefits in the future belong in a special category of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They are marked with a clock symbol. What the frick? So I can put rooms in the house in the future?
So putting that room in the house does not give you a benefit now. It benefits you for the next day. So for instance, the freezer makes it so that it quite literally freezes all of your assets. So your money and gems lock cannot be used, but you keep them to the next day, which can be super good if you have like a bunch of stuff and are running out of house to work to explore. There's also the coat check room, which makes it so that you can stash one item for pickup next time that you find the coat check again.
Neat. It's like literally stasheroni,
Yeah,
but only if you can find the coat check again.
correct. But
So
the
it's a
thing is
gamble.
that certain item, like the appearance of certain items, is not guaranteed. But the rooms will all like that room will be in the house somewhere. It's just a matter of getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Small wooden chest often found in rooms, always locked, usually containing a few items of interest. Why does it care? Interesting. No other terminals are active.
Yeah, so this makes it so that if you find other rooms throughout the house that have terminals, you can access their consoles remotely from another console.
Neat.
You don't have to run all the way back through the house to
Get to
access.
this room.
Yeah.
Meow. Okay, so the terminal in the office.
Yeah.
For that one. I think that's everything. Okay, bye. I spent a lot of time in this room. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's fine.
We only have a half an hour left of stream, technically. How long does it usually take to get through a day? Jeebus.
Anywhere from like I've been in some of the more complicated house layouts. I've been in there for like an hour.
Crumbs. Random door go. No. I only have one gem left. So I could put a bedroom here.
Yeah, and it'll make, and again, it's a net
a net cost of nothing.
It's a net neutral room. There are other things that make it so like entering like the sleeping mask makes it so every time you enter the bedroom you get extra steps back.
I'm also just trying to think because the pantry is just below this. I have this one. I think I gotta do this one because it goes up some more. Otherwise, I'm gonna cut myself off from going up. Because if I don't get anything good on the other side of the security door or in the pantry, I've lost access to the rest of the house. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's kind of a crapshoot. So like you can
Well, no, the way this
gamble how you
orients
feel.
goes to nowhere,
Yeah, the
and
commissary
this goes
will
to
let you
nowhere.
purchase stuff, but you only
So-
have 5 coins.
Yeah,
so
no,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
how
put a
useful that'll
bedroom
be.
here.
Yeah, it's best to put dead ends
This
against
is-
like far walls.
Well, there's no choice now, alas. Well, I guess that wasn't. It's not technically.
It wasn't a
dead
dead end, so I was saying like
bedroom for me.
you made what I would consider a good choice there.
Huzzah! This is that room that I said makes me think of Alexander Gray, my archmage, my old man, that I lovingly want to shake until all of the sadness falls out of him. Greetings from Reddington. Can I turn this over? No? No?
Makes me want to read that in the Bane voice. Greetings from Reddington.
Yes. says, pretty sure the VA for from Eins from Overlord was in there too. Yes, I think you're right. Einzel Gone. Top hat, give me hats. I want to wear them. Another weird thing. Somebody had fun in Blender, I think. A lot of paper birds everywhere too. It's like our house. We have paper birds. Leo likes to fold paper cranes sometimes. Is there nothing else in here other than that? Oh, there's a picture. Hello? I don't know you, but you do have a pretty moon necklace. And a blurry pearl earring. It almost looks like water damage is just right here, you know? Anyway.
Huh. Yeah.
Is that weird? It's a weird thought. It's a lot of pillows. This person really likes clocks. I swear to God. Alright, let's see if I get fucked. So I can either put the spare room here. I could do this. But this gives me access to more of the house. This is more or less a glorified hallway that doesn't give me anything cool. But does let me move forward.
Yeah. It does
This
let you just
room-
get deeper into the house. but
Yeah.
That's
This one lets me get deeper in the house and lets me go left. But I won't be able to go right anymore. Unless whatever I can get from the pantry can go in that way. Honestly feel like I might have to do the chapel in case whatever gets connected to the right side of the bedroom doesn't have a door that leads upwards. Does that make sense?
yes.
So like if this pantry becomes a dead end, if it's
Right.
forced to be a dead end, then I want this room to be able to go this way and hopefully this way.
I understand.
I'm trying to fill out the board
Yes.
in the weirdest snaky
yeah,
way possible.
You'll lose some coinage moving to and from that room, like every time you move through that room. But
Yes. Which is why I hate it, but I only have one gem and I'm worried about using it right away.
yeah, no, that's
So-
fair. Because if you run into a section where it's like all of your non-gem rooms are dead ends.
Yeah. So what happens if you have 0 coins and you enter this room?
Nothing happens. You lose nothing.
Okay. So it's not like a detriment. It just means I
It doesn't
lose money.
stop you from entering the room.
Okay.
It just consumes that resource every time you enter it.
Okay. So like, but if I don't care about the commissary or whatever, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put the chapel here. I would hate in real life to be like, yes, we have the security room, the bedroom, and the chapel right next to each other. Like, Jesus, that would
That way,
suck.
I can always go and make sure that no one's trying to steal my alms.
I was gonna say, sure. Just a personal, instead of having a personal, like, ensuite bathroom, you have an ensuite chapel.
Ooh.
I hate that a lot. I'm not going in there yet. Why does it look like a horse riding person is an angel and iconography is so freaking strange? I'm not going in there yet, though. I want to go back through security and I want to solve whatever the heck this is going to be. These two rooms.
Yeah, if you don't step foot in the chapel, then yeah, you can go check the other rooms first.
I'm going to go back to security through the corridor, entrance hall, hallway, pantry. I'm assuming that since I've collected this already, it won't give me another set of coins. Correct?
Correct. It's just that they are guaranteed to be in there the first time.
Okay.
Most room effects are a one and done kind of thing.
Just like in Betrayal. Yeah. We'll check the I guess I can open this. I don't have to go through it yet. I can open this. We're not going to put that there. Oh, I guess I could. I wish I could choose the orientation, like in House on the Hill, but I can't. So we would have a door that leads to nowhere. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Well,
so
that's not helpful to me yet.
So ranks are based on, I believe, the size of the house.
Maybe
you
how
can
many
see in the bottom of your screen how you're at rank
3.
3 right now.
It's probably because of how many of these like are mostly filled out. Does that make sense? So like
I haven't quite figured out how rank is determined other than how big the house is. It might be one of those glossary things that the computer could tell you. Actually, you're in security now. Does anything say, does it have anything on rank?
I can look. But anyway, I might put the drawing room here, actually.
Sure. You get a wider variety of things you can pick from because you can re-roll the choices.
Except I can only go in one direction. Look.
True.
So like, do I put the stupid dining hall here?
Maybe it might, like, then whatever you get at the end of that dining hall you could spend a gem on.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right, goodbye. Let's look at the terminal and see if it tells us anything about ranks. Hello.
I believe it was in the network.
My swan song. Dial-up noises. Yes. Glossary of terms. Rank. Each row of rooms in your house make up a rank. As you progress north, the rank increases. There are 9 ranks listed on Mount Holly's official blueprint. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard. So yes, it's based on how many rows upwards you're going.
Gotcha.
But since I only have one, how do I leave?
Yeah, and dinner can give you back like 20 or more steps.
Which is great to save for later. Where am I? Through the corridor or through the entrance hall? Yeet! Okay, I was going here. Here. We have not opened this door. Yeah. What do we win? Okay. So this is the only one that gives me a way up.
Correct.
So,
but you do have the chapel to move the other way if you need to. So you can.
But it's
you
not
have,
guaranteed that whatever I get here next to the chapel will lead down. Do you understand?
Correct.
This will at least guarantee an up.
True.
Into whatever's adjacent to the bedroom.
Yeah. So
because the bedroom doesn't go this way.
The breaker room, the utility closet, which has the breaker box in it, has the ability to turn lights on and off to various parts of the house.
I know that can be important.
Yes, I can tell you right now that there's a unique room on the west wing, and you have like the dining room connects to that space where it could theoretically show up. And if you you still have a gem, so you could get it. And if you have that, you have the car keys.
It's the garage, isn't it?
You have the breaker box. If you get the garage, you hit the trifecta, and you have all the things you need. You will at that point have solved a mystery that I still haven't been able to pull off.
That would be funny.
I'm not like you could theoretically pull it off day one. It's insane, but
fine.
I'm just letting you know.
I don't know if I'll get this again in a way that would be easy. So the only sucky thing is that to get back here, if I ever need to do things to this more than once, kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Are there any rooms that like take more than one step from you that you have found? Does that make any sense? Like there aren't any rooms that are going to like take more than one step from you other than outside.
There are two that I'm aware of.
No.
But they're like you would draft them. There's the gymnasium and the one other room that I can't remember, and the basketball court or something.
Okay, so exercise places take extra steps.
Yes.
Okay. Well, whatever. Okay, we're gonna put the fucking utility closet here and hope that things later don't suck. Okay, so the only thing to interact with here is this. Danger! Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Hello? Can I just turn the keycard system off? Because that makes everything... Because I've already set all of it to...
It reverts it all to regular key rooms. If they are normally a locked door, then they are just regular keys instead of the key card. But if you had the key card, then again, would open all of those rooms.
Yeah, I don't have the key card, and I've set the default to the unlocked state. That's why
so in that
at
case,
the terminal.
You won't run into key card rooms.
Yeah. So, what?
Yeah.
You can still run into rooms,
you can turn the key card entry system off, and it'll make it so that no key card doors will be locked.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Here, you actually had a question, or your question earlier. I just realized. So see how there's the lights for the gymnasium are set to on?
Yes.
If you turn them off, if you flick them off, then the gym's the gymnasium's like step stealing powers are turned off too.
Ha! Good.
And then make sure to definitely turn on the green. The
garage on. That one doesn't have a button. That says cabinet?
I don't know what that one's about.
It says cabinet. Why would you have a cabinet? Anyway, I'm going to turn off the fucking keycard entry system. But what are these? EAC indicators? What happens when I press these? I don't know what VAC means. The dark room's lights are on now, which means it doesn't get to fucking do whatever shenanigans. Alright. Okay, bye. How do I leave? Can I leave? Okay. Okay, bye. So anyway, I started walking. Oh, Lord. Does the dining room food get eaten immediately when I go through it?
No. There's a platter in the middle of the room that
Okay,
you
but
can
I can
interact
choose
with.
to not.
You can choose to eat it at any time, if it's even there. Like it'll obviously, again, it only shows up at rank 8, and you haven't gotten that deep into the house yet.
That's fair, so I don't have to worry about it anyway. I'm really worried about this room. That I'm gonna, like, have a blank space.
It's okay, hon. It's literally day 1. You can. It's today is the day to run around and kind of like figure out,
Look
like
around
some of
and
the
find
mechanics.
out.
Yeah, this is you're in the F around find out stage.
A coin purse. You found a small coin purse. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional coin.
Oh, that's cool.
Coin. I get
Who's
coins
texting
for
me?
my coins. That deer looks like it's seen some shit.
Oh no.
What?
Sorry, unrelated. Athena just texted me. I'll tell you later.
Oh no. That's
Nothing bad.
boarded and bricked up.
Yep, that's
Because it goes to nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering how they reconciled that. These sconces are wild looking. They kind of look like little swords. Also, free wine. I don't know how old this child is supposed to be.
Oh yeah, free wine.
Free wine anywhere and everywhere. Hello. Please don't give me shit. Well, we have hallway, the drawing room again, or the parlor. At least the parlor kind of L shapes in a direction that goes up. I hate wasting doors or things that have multiple ways to go, you know?
I get it. No, I
especially
understand
for
completely.
later on, because like I might need something like that to act as a glorified hallway later. And the more openings they have, the better. Because I don't know how they're going to orient on this grid. Because it's not always like it is here. In fact, it seems to always be different depending on where it's trying to latch it onto. So I think...
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's like an upgrade or something at some point in the game that gives you the ability to like rotate the rooms.
God, that would be amazing.
That'd be insane.
Like, please let me rotate the room.
Completely game changing.
I would 100% rotate the damn room. I'm gonna put the parlor here. Also because I think that makes sense, having the parlor next to the dining room. Oh, a bot. Hold on, I must destroy it. Hello, random suspicious user. Be gone! Destroyed. Anyway, parlor's going here. Let me solve the weird box. Oh, the music turned back on. It's so... Is there a... Sorry. I like the music. I want it to be here. It's atmospheric as hell. Okay, so I'm going to solve the mystery of where the parlor is going to go, and then I'm going to go back through the dining room, through security, through the bedroom to gain some net steps, then go through the chapel.
Really quick, I'd say check and see if where you can go through from the parlor.
That's what I'm saying, is I'm going to do that first. I'm going to go through the parlor, see where it goes. Grandpappy! Hello. You found a rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Yes. Eyeballs. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game, when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. Next page. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. It's the freaking door puzzle from... what you call it? Labyrinth. This room.
Kind of. Instead of one that tells lies and one that tells truths, there's one lie, one truth, and one wild card. It could be either telling a truth or a lie.
The black box contains gems. It says, this box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. That is a lie.
Yeah, that has to be a lie. So then which are the other? Deductive reasoning.
Oh!
So the black box contains gems is a statement.
Is a statement that could be true.
Which could be true or false.
And this box and the blue box are empty, which I think is false.
Well, it could be true. It could be true. Again, there's true or false. The black box said, what did the black box say? That all 3 boxes are empty?
Are empty.
Which has to be a lie.
Because one of these 2 has to have something in it, I think.
Yeah, and then so the blue box says the black box contains gems, and then the white box says
this box and the blue box are empty. So this
which would make the white box and the blue box telling the truth. Which can happen.
Ow. My brain hurts.
So if the white box and the blue box are telling the truth,
which means this one's empty, and this one's empty, which means this one has the gems in it, right?
Should be.
Please, please. I don't do good. Yay! Num 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 num. I want to stick him in my mouth. Rock candy is a fabulous thing for me. There is a company that makes rock candy that looks like D&D dice. Anyway, where do you take me, Parlor? Are we going to hell? Well, this is kind of helpful because it at least still lets me go up and let me go to the right, where the dining room will not. Can you kind of
the West
see it?
Wing Hall can... Oh, but there's the garage. There's the garage.
Oh
you,
my
you
god.
Have it. You have the thing.
I have the thing. I guess I should do it, shouldn't I?
Taking the garage with the setup you have now is more valuable than anything you could possibly find in the house.
Okay. I'm dying.
Even if that was the last built room you could possibly build, you have done a thing that
What does this do?
is huge. So that's the garage door opener,
Okay.
and because you've restored power to this room, you can open it.
Keys!
Don't interact with the car just yet, but definitely open the
I'm
garage
taking the
door.
keys.
Yeah, take the keys. Take the keys.
They're free.
So there's another thing that you can do here too. Before you interact, don't interact with the car just yet.
I figure not, obviously. Also, I haven't opened the garage door yet. No. A note. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for, his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. She does not like when he go away, whoever Christoph is. Christoph went to go get some more bleach. Is there anything else?
Ichigo, is that you?
Ichigo! Is that it?
So that's that. Go
Dirt!
ahead and open the garage door.
Dirt!
Oh yeah,
I
you found
found
a pile of dirt.
I dug up a few old coins. Can be spent in shop rooms. Yay! I got 9 coins! Plus my special thing that gives me an extra coin! So I got 10 coins!
Nice.
Can I take the root beer with me and paint cans? Okay, I feel like I need to open the garage door first before I interact with the car, yes? No?
Interact with the garage door first.
Okay, assumed. Boop. Aha! We're gonna go on a little drive as a little 13-year-old.
So you can, before you get in the car, there's a thing you should definitely do, because I don't know what'll happen if you touch the car. You can walk outside now. There is a thing that you can unlock that is a permanent thing.
Outside.
It is huge. It took me to like day 8 to get what you just. Dang.
I'm sorry?
No, it's fine.
Okay,
but yeah,
like
you should be able to. There should be a path.
this path?
Mhm.
With the texture pane. Doesn't it take multiple steps to be out here?
It takes multiple steps when you go into as you pass into certain locations. But you have 32 steps. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Just
This garden is huge. Also, look at all the trees. No one's mowing the lawn. Okay, so this is a weird fun fact. During COVID lockdown, I played VR chat just to do like little walkthroughs of little foresty shit like this. Is it a gate? Is this the thing that I need to unlock? Yes?
yes. So normally that gate is locked from the other side.
The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Yay.
Which is great because now you have access to.
That's the front of the house.
You now have access to. There's another building section
You mean over here?
across that little
Bridge.
bridge, and that's and the stuff you can build there is unique and gives you different bonuses throughout the day. Finding this day 1 is huge.
So I should open this. Yes?
Yeah.
What do I win? A hovel? A tool shed?
Special floor plans now cost steps instead of diamonds. The tool shed gives you 2 special items, or the root cellar has increased chance of green rooms, or more dig spots.
Today.
I literally do not know what will happen when you get in that car. So, like, for all I know, that's the end of the day, but you get taken somewhere. I don't know.
I think I want to put the little hovel because this is fucking amazing.
All right.
I don't know.
I mean, hey, if you still have access to explore the house, you don't have to worry about running out of gems.
Yeah. Because I only have 2, and it's not guaranteed that it's going to give me any more rooms that give me any more gems. But now they won't cost gems at all.
Right.
And it'll just cost, like, an extra step or something. Hovel. It's the man cave. I can go in here. Oh, a spinning wheel. Bear traps. Jeebus. Notice of termin... Oh.
Aww.
Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds... Oh, well, that makes sense. Have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, and ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best. And Babbage. Bitch!
Damn.
Ouch!
I think so. That name sounds familiar. I think I read something somewhere
Ravane?
about how he was stealing the mail.
Oh! Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh man, that's brutal.
Got
I've never
fired.
drafted the hovel before. That's funny.
I can turn this.
Oh, so you can.
I can turn this.
What does it do?
I've turned something on for the house.
Oh.
Oh, blue.
Oh, that's okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's neat.
I didn't know those were bowls of fire.
Huh. Okay. So that
So that
activates
happens.
that.
Little house.
But I'm guessing you have to have all of them show up in the same day.
I found another note. 2 wings, 9 ranks.
Oh. 9 ranks. Where is room 46?
7590.
Tested.
Tested my full house theory. No luck as expected.
4, 5,
But
2,
there's.
9,
I'm just
2.
gonna take a picture of this
That's not. Yeah, that sounds incredibly
because I
important.
can't. I can't. Okay. 2 starting rooms. It's literally someone else trying to do what I'm doing, but I don't know what this code is for, unless it's for that padlock, because the groundskeeper would probably know what the padlock is supposed to be.
Yeah, that's.
Antechamber sealed. Yeah, it's locked. Anyway.
Why does it say coincidence? Is my question. Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
This is
bro.
why we take notes. This is why we do stuff. Look. You have. If literally nothing else happens, you have already unlocked one of the most valuable things to have early on. So, because now from the front door of the house, you can now walk outside and through the open gate that you've now permanently unlocked, just open that door, like draft the room that creates these outdoor locations. And that gives you.
So I can make that not a hovel tomorrow.
Yeah, you can open that door and get the hovel or any of the other stuff. And remember, the tool shed gives you like 2 unique items, like the shovel, or it could be the key card. It could be a bunch of different things.
I can wander through the grass. I thought I was restricted. I'm not restricted.
It's your house.
I can go wherever I want.
You're the one who wanted to start smashing pots. It's your house.
Yes. I would love.
We've got to see what happens when you use the car keys.
I'm gonna.
I'm drooling over here.
I just want to see if there's anything in the trees, man. You don't understand. Or like dig spots or something.
Fair.
We're outside. Like, come on.
Yeah. Should you ever find the running shoes, those make it so you can travel around outside in the grounds without losing steps. It treats all of outside as one location.
Because, like, the other thing would be, like, maybe the tree stumps have something in them. I don't know. Maybe they don't, but my brain is like, give me weird thing, please. Anyway, let's, yeah, because that's just a gate.
Yeah. I don't think it does anything when you interact with it, but I could be wrong.
I cannot interact with it. There is no indicator. Let's go for a fucking drive, I guess, y'all. Let's see what happens.
That's a hell of a way. That's a heck of a.
I got
of a
car
way to end
keys!
stream.
Da-da-da.
I've got a car, you turkeys.
There's a note. The drop-off address. Oh, mother of frick. I'm gonna just take a picture of this also.
1422 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. Goods are already secure in the trunk, so just unload and get
I
back.
get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Are you... Is it Prohibition era? Are y'all smuggling fucking alcohol?
I legitimately don't know.
Well,
There's a lot of weird shit that this
let me
family
open the
is up
fucking
to.
thing. Yes, I was correct. And an upgrade disc. Whatever the hell that is. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans.
What?
Neat! I don't know what that means, but hooray!
So you have to get to one of the
One of the other terminals?
yeah, so, well, like the security room. So if you're able to navigate back, I guess.
Can I do
So
that
wait,
first?
So I guess you weren't able to like, so you can't like drive the car, can you?
No.
Okay, I guess
It
that
just
makes
has a
sense.
pretty note, and then which hints that there's something in the trunk, and I was correct. They're smuggling alcohol. I want to clean it.
That's
So,
hilarious.
yes, we do not go for a drive.
Okay. Damn. That's still really
This
cool.
is probably its swan song.
Hilarious.
Very good. Okay, anyway.
So I guess now your thing
I am
is
free
to
to move
go
about the
back
cabin.
to the security room.
How do I get back? Where am I? Where am I?
Yeah, if you navigate back to the security room, you
I
should
am.
be able to do that. That's so cool.
Put it in! E!
Upgrade program. Press enter. Scanning disk.
Courtyard data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans.
Press enter to continue.
I guess. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Oh, I could change it to be a different version.
So it gives you different. No, it gives you different special effects. So you have. It's
So, like, if I
guaranteed
get-
to have 5 dig spots, or every room in the courtyard will always be unlocked, or it
Ooh.
will give you 2 gems to go in there. 5 dig spots could be really good, but it needs the shovel.
I have the shovel.
Right, I'm saying like if you, it's permanent. So whenever you go into that room, it will always have that buff.
Oh, then maybe this? I don't.
Up to you. All of those are good.
Yeah, I don't know. Corridor, the courtyard. I get it because it's a corridor and a green room courtyard. This is kind of nice.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, the courtyard now counts as 2 different types of rooms.
Which
because
means
it's
if I get
formed
benefits
from both
from both things that augment that, I think I might do this because this seems like the most open-ended for future. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, if I was on the last day, then one of these two things might be great. But since I'm on the first day, as a permanent upgrade, this could be very useful, I think.
Like, literally all of those are good. You there's no wrong choice here.
I'm gonna do this one. I have enough keys right now, but, like, the future I might not. You know what I mean? If this is a
Yeah.
permanent upgrade to this type of room, then yeah, I choose you. Yes. This floor plan has been successfully upgraded. Neat! I win! Okay, now where? Okay, so this is a dead end now. My only choices are to go to the bedroom, into the chapel, and then see where the chapel leads.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Again, at this point, you've already given yourself such a huge bonus to further navigation of the house,
Where am
both with the permanent room upgrade and now you can just access the
And
secondary
look,
room.
I have so many coins! Stupid church, you can't get
You
me.
can't steal all my money.
Can't steal all my money. Don't mind me, I'm just... I grew up very young, and I used to hide under the pews at the Catholic Church and draw, because I could fit under there horizontally. Just trying to see if there's any notes on the pews. There are not. There are no notes on anything. Is this room just pain?
Sometimes it can have little hidden things in it.
A gem!
but- Like that.
I win! Yay! All your votive candles are off. Ha, that's cute. They put the bishop, or whatever the fuck his name is. The Pope
Yeah,
hat is
that's
in
the
the
bishop.
church room. It's funny.
A chess joke.
Look! The chef. I wonder if these are like the staff members, and they're enshrined here.
You know, you might be onto something there. I recently found a photograph of all the staff members.
That's a groundskeeper or gardener of some sort.
Interesting.
Some sort of horse riding person. Chimney sweep? Interesting that it's all gray. Because, you know, the soot would
Yeah.
make the feathers gray. That's cute. That's cute.
That's fun details.
These are things I notice. Hello? That must be the lady, what's her name? The main staff lady. How much you want to bet? Because it almost
Adage.
looks like a maid outfit with the black and white.
Oh yeah.
And then, like, that's a maid outfit
It does.
right there with the
yeah.
broom. And that's another gardening type person. These are the staff members. These are the patron saints of the house.
I love it.
I win. Anyway, there are two doors. I choose this random door. Please, no creepy priest. Okay. I need rooms that go places. Okay, so
remember
this one
now
at least
your
goes
gems-
places.
So remember now, your gems aren't used for anything
But
anymore.
it costs 3 steps to go into this room now.
Yeah. But
Gross.
you now can do. But that room also has multiple choice. So you have two rooms that can branch off of it, and the drawing room
And-
lets you re-roll your choices.
Ooh, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. Yeah. And then we can only hope that the room on the other side is not a fucking dead end. Great. 2 dead ends.
And the boudoir.
Oh. But it leads down, which is what I need. So I can get that other little room, possibly.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't this the room with the safe in it?
The boudoir.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
I'll go
is.
check it out.
It's also violet, which is cool. Does this not count as a bedroom? Do I gain
It counts as a
steps?
bedroom. It's
Okay.
a.
So I gain steps in that room, maybe.
Well, if you had things that were modified by bedrooms, the boudoir would count as one.
Ah.
But the
Why
boudoir
does
on
this
its
count as
own does
two?
not give you steps. It has its own puzzle that's.
I don't know what the point... I'm assuming this means that if you have an augment for bedrooms, it counts as 2 on the board, so you get twice the benefits.
Yeah, I had a weird modifier for one of the days where it's like every time you enter a bedroom, you gain 1 allowance.
Oh, that's cute.
And opening the bunk room got me 2, so.
I got 9 coins. I'm gonna put the boudoir in, cause. Okay, so now I can solve the mystery of what this will be. Hello? Shoes! I do not have a reflection. That's a missed opportunity, but understandable. All of the textures are paper. More shoes. Person, put your shoes.
I'm sorry. I know it's like a big pet peeve of yours.
It really do be. Oh, it's not making sound. Make sound.
There should be a thing in the room on the vanity, I think.
There's a pretty picture. Christmas! Yes. A perfect present. A safe. Bush. This honestly makes a good, like, sitting room. There's so many little things to sit on. Oh, so I saw that picture sideways before, and I thought abstract weird art. It's mountains. It's hills. They're just shaded funny. All right, I have half expected this to do something. I don't remember what day Christmas is. It's 12. Is it 24 or 25?
25.
Thank you. Wait.
So you have to hit enter to make it do.
I'm in.
You did it. It was Christmas.
Well, that makes sense. That'd be the easiest way to remember. It was a Christmas present. Also, a picture of a holly leaf.
Yeah.
This looks like a floor plan piece.
So that's a
the door. The door itself.
Oh, the door does
look at
like
it.
something.
It looks like a floor plan piece. You see it?
Interesting. I'll have
I'm
to
not
keep
crazy.
that in mind when I go back to the other.
I'm not.
So you've
crazy.
also found one of a pretty big thing. So there's that gem.
A red gem.
Which I am now curious about. But there's also the letter.
Hum num 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 num. What? It was on a little stand. Hello. 4. A red 4. Now, I had discovered that other little note by the man in the hovel.
Did it have was it a red letter though?
I'm gonna look. No, it looks like the 4 was blue. A blue 4, a blue 5, or turquoise, whatever fucking color, horrible. A pink 2, a purple 9, and a yellow 2. So why is this a red 4?
Because it's part of a set of communications, I believe. You can click on it to read it.
Oh.
It's envelope.
My brain was like, wow, what a nice piece of paper and stationery you have here. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion? And stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. Jesus Christ.
To put this into perspective, Mary is your mother.
Yeah. I'm confused. Marion, so her full name is actually Mary.
Mary is your mom.
Yeah, and she's
Herbert,
disappeared.
Your great uncle has pissed off whoever the writer of this letter is.
She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life. And all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. So this must be my father who's talking. Our son, Simon, your heir. You wouldn't say our unless, like, you claim ownership of relationship with that person. So
Daniel.
This must be.
There's a way to double check that, because it's signed by Daniel, and I know that there's a letter. There's another location in the house you can find where there's a letter from your dad that's specifically addressed to you.
Damn, Daniel. Anyway, that's a thing that happened. I want the little facet. I want to be able to crouch.
Check. So hit tab to check your inventory.
Car keys, coin purse. Oh, letter! This, right?
Yep.
I have a red letter. Is that permanent at least? Maybe?
So I don't know if you can read it constantly, but it keeps track of them, like of how many of the letters you found, because I've got 2 of those on my little screen now, and they stay throughout each day.
Very neat. Okay. Right. Door. Mystery door. What will you be? Oh, look, the thing that you were talking about. I feel like there's no reason to have this.
No, not in that place. It's a dead end anyway.
Commissary?
Might as well. You've got 9 coins. You might be able to buy something interesting.
Because this is going to be useless here.
Although you have, the gym would literally be useless there. You have turned off the lights to the gym, so the detriment is actually gone.
Yeah, but it can't go anywhere. Look.
Right. It would be useless for you to put it there.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it at the commissary, which is going to take extra steps, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Again, you could call it a day, and it would still have been a huge success.
Sale 50% off. Day 20 and 21. How many days do they expect?
I'm on day 8.
Jeebus. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I assumed I had to do everything in like 3 days or something.
No.
Okay, so that's why I've been so heckin' cautious.
Whatever, if there is a time limit, they have not been forthcoming about it, and it's very lenient.
Okay, look. Without peas? Mountains without peas? Like, these pictures are different. The stupid pictures mean something, I swear. Nuts. The tinfoil hat is fully on and looks like a sailboat.
There's also another memo.
The commissary will be closed, which is lies because this is a red note.
Well, it's specific. It will be closed from day 12 to day 16, so it
but it's a red
won't
memo,
be.
Which means it'll be open from day 12 to day 16.
Yeah, which is curious because it seems to be open in general. So I don't know.
I
don't know what the lie is that we're trying to find in that one.
I'm assuming it's either the being open or closed. Hello. Hi, thick boy. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Is this the same note as before? Yes.
It is the same. It's the same staff notice because there's multiple locations that it can be relevant.
But can I put my coins in the arcade? Can I waste my coins?
Apparently not yet. There is
It
something.
looks like such a delightful little. Does it say dirigible blocks? Dirigible blocks.
Blocks.
What a delightful little illustration. Anyway, money. I have it. Hello. Salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector.
Salt shaker.
What the heck does
hell
salt
does a
do?
salt shaker do?
I don't know. The only thing I can assume is salt can be related to religious ceremonies, and maybe it prevents you from losing
Keeps
money in the
ghosts
chat.
away? I
don't know. Followed for the vibes. Yay! Well, the vibes are usually pretty chill. Sometimes games, sometimes art. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, I can help out. Otherwise, no hints. Sounds good to me. My husband Leo here, who's also hanging out, is also actively playing this game. So we're kind of collaborating together. I just found like the garage, and I had the car keys, and I had the
She found the garage, car keys, and power box on day one.
Yes,
I
I am
so jelly.
Yes. I also need Leo's help because certain brain puzzles hurt my brain. Like the 3-box puzzle sometimes really, really does hurt my brain. I go in circles. Like information dyslexia happens where I'm like, wait, which part is the relevant part that I have to remember? Alright, so literally I could exchange for a gem, which I don't think I need to do. I don't know what the salt shaker does. I assume a sledgehammer is if I want to open a wall. Do I want to open a wall, please?
So the sledgehammer allows you to crack open, at the very least, I know it lets you break open, like, lock boxes, so you don't have to spend keys on them. Though you do have 6 keys.
I got 6 keys, baby! And then the metal detector is for, like, coins, I assume.
The metal detector makes coins and keys more often, and it pings
But
you
I don't have
whenever
enough
you're in a room
coins.
with one.
It costs 10 and I have 9.
Yeah.
So I can't buy this. But I could buy the sledgehammer.
Yeah, you could buy the sledgehammer if you want to use it to try and break locks, or you can buy the salt shaker to figure out what the hell the salt shaker does.
I am really curious.
Hello, Leon.
Hello! Oh, you asked what I got on the upgrade disc. I got, the courtyard, and I chose the weird courtyard corridor
combo.
courtyard combo. Yeah. Because it sounded like a good idea since I'm on day 1 to have a permanent upgrade to all the courtyards be kind of everything is unlocked. Dealio. Because I have lots of keys and gems and money right now, but day 1 is not an indicator of the next days. I am a feast or famine type luck person. I either get really good luck or really crap luck when I play games like this. You love the courtyard upgrade? Yeah. It sounds really good. Fuma! Good evening, Fuma! You finished playing Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you pass it completely. And now you can sit on the stream. Yay! I want to at least get through, like, day 1 as far as I can go through the house, and then we'll end stream. But, like, this is way different than I expected. I am so curious what the heck this does. But I also feel like this is very useful. But I have keys. Ugh, I think I'm gonna get the salt just to see what it does. A glass salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step.
Oh, that's cool.
But the food is always fruit.
Not always. remember, there's dinner if you manage.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You've got the
Okay.
dining room if once you get the house to rank 8.
Hmm. Anyway, I don't want to buy anything else. I want to save coins in case. Aha! Munch and Crunch. I did actually eat all of my food, but I do have a donut I could eat. I do have a donut. Yeah. Hydration check. Oh god. Oh god. The donut box is falling. Everything's fine.
Oh no, hydration check and my water just went up empty. Ah no.
Haha. I still have some left. Haha. Although I guess that's a good thing. That your water is empty now. That means you've been drinking it. So who is this handsome blue lad? The handsome blue lad is my husband, Leo.
Hello. I am not the BluePrince. I'm the blue guy.
The blue, the blue dragon.
I'm just this blue guy over here.
Just this blue guy. I'm so lost brain-wise. Okay. Back through the boudoir, through the chapel, then we'll go through the drawing room, see what we get. Right, I have to go this way. I have a terrible sense of direction, so... Yeehaw! See, yeah, and it steals my coins. Patron saints of the house!
Are you just paying the staff
This
of
is-
the house when
you
you
know
go to
what?
the church?
You know
That
what?
That would make me feel better about it in general.
I'm gonna pretend that's true.
That's our fan canon for now.
Patron saints of the house of Holly, please
Spirit.
bless me.
Spirit of this machine.
Yes. Please bless me with good luck on new rooms. All of the strange art. I don't... Haunts. A stage. And... flowers. I'm looking at all the surfaces. Surface! Hello? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yes! Is there anything else in this room? I don't think so. This frickin' house has so many clocks in it, I swear. Though I feel like, I guess since it's like a weird liminal space, you would want that. What is this game? This game is called BluePrince. Prince spelt like the royal kind. And,
But it's about blueprints, the house kind.
the house kind. I am role-playing the nephew of a dead grandpa who owned this house, and this is like a Winchester house in the sense that the rooms change every day. And my job is to get from the entrance hall, oh, you can't see my cursor, the entrance hall all the way to whatever lies beyond the antechamber. And along the way, I'm discovering what the heck happened here and to other family members, as well as what the heck is up with this house and its staff. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a... it's like a mystery. It's very low stakes, which I appreciate. I missed some of the chat. Say once you think you beat the main game, there's like 80% more game. Oh no, really?
Oh wow. I mean, hey, that's not bad.
A roguelike puzzle solver. Yeah. A puzzle. A great draft. Yeah, I got very lucky. I'm also very methodical. A little OCD, if you will, about room placement and how it connects, because I think I was telling chat earlier that I play a game called Betrayal in the House on the Hill. It's a board game, like a tabletop board game, where you have tiles like this. They look almost exactly like this, except you can choose the orientation of the room. So you can like turn it 180 degrees or 90 degrees or whatever. Whatever you need for exploring as much of the house as possible. And it's a murder mystery game where like either one of the people you're playing with or the house itself is trying to kill you.
It's randomized based on what, essentially, as you go throughout the house, you'll find different things. And depending on the order in which you find those things, you then refer to a book that tells you, okay, you found this spooky ring in the bedroom.
Yeah.
This is the thing that's happening now.
This is the haunt for this house today. And I'm like, oh, I do love it. It's a very fun game. It's a great party game for like horror enthusiasts.
Scooby-Doo enthusiasts, really.
Yeah, it basically makes me feel like we're playing the Scooby Gang, especially when you get the dog companion card. Oh, I'm Shaggy now.
Like Scoob.
Like, zoinks. The game has a sanity system? Yes. It does. Certain rooms in Betrayal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, not
yes,
this game,
does.
but Betrayal does. Like certain
I was
rooms.
about to say, I mean, there's
No.
a few rooms that have given me the spooks, but I don't know about it.
But yeah, I want to know who draws these. Like, canonically, in the household. Because there are so many drawings. Like, was Grandpa Sinclair an artist in some way? Or is one of the staff members an artist in some way?
I don't know.
Because these are extensive. So much hatching. Oh my god. That would take days to hatch. This big of a canvas. Very detailed, yes. Right. So I get to choose rooms now. Choose. This door is locked. Well, guess what I got a frickload of? Keys! Oh. We got bunk bedroom. A wine cellar. What a weird place to put that. Oh, and one of my little Cory yards. Ha!
Well, you'll know that the courtyard is always unlocked because you specifically made it that way.
I did. But this room was locked to get here? But does that mean all of the things
all
in
the
here?
all the rooms that you could build off of it should be unlocked.
Yeah. And that way I can save my keys in case there's BS up in this zone.
Yeah.
Because this is useless.
And it's the only other room, like, it's either that or you redraw.
Oh, that's right, I can. But is it for each door? I can redraw this door and
you can
this door?
redraw that door or the other door.
Or. So it's an or, not an and.
And.
Okay.
You can redraw both rooms, both things.
Both
but
doors.
Honestly, the courtyard is pretty
Courtyard's
solid.
pretty great.
Yeah, I'd say take it. Sure, it costs you some extra steps, but like it's a good room.
Now let's see what this will be. Hello. Maid's chamber. A red room. 2 red rooms.
Well, the maid's chamber still lets you progress because it moves in that direction. It reduces your chances of finding items.
Oh, so there must be a slider of some sort? Or I could redraw!
Or you could redraw.
Let's do that, because F that noise! Well, alright. These are all going to go to nowhere. Because they're all secret patches.
Go in the rumpus room. Go in the rumpus room. Yeah. Yeah. This is
What?
okay. Wow. We're finding so many wacky things day one.
I'm scared!
Sweet.
But this one leads to a room of a color of my choice.
So, but it's aimed at an existing room. If it was aimed at nothing, then you could pick it, but otherwise it's just going to connect to the garage.
Oh, I see. So this little line, these lines right here are actually going to connect.
Yeah, go to the rumpus room,
okay,
please,
okay,
please,
okay.
please.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. Gotta go, Rumpus. Okay. Hello?
All right, so there should be like 8 coins in here, but also you have a few coins to begin with.
More hats. Just let me collect the hats, game. Oh, look. No cup of scribbles. Oh, I only have to click the pile. Okay. I thought I had to click every individual coin like a crazy person.
Nah, they're like piles.
But I
Should
also
be-
get an extra coin for every pile because of my little coin purse.
Yeah. And you should be able to spend one of those coins in here.
There's more stuff to touch. A lucky rabbit's foot. You found a genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Huzzah!
Hilarious. I think that counteracts the.
I didn't even. No, I re-rolled. There is
That's
no
right.
maid's room anyway. Turn on the radio. I want to touch more stuff. Also, why is this perfectly on here like it's a
Like it's a chessboard.
like it's actually a chessboard? Like what?
It'll rumpus.
I'll rumpus. Hello? Ah! I insert coin. Hello, Zoltar. Please don't. I hate it. Alzara? Ah!
And as it was foretold,
Ah!
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find
Scared.
yourself
I am awakened by the
face to
sound of a
face
dropping
with
coin.
the great Alzara.
Oh my god. Just know, Leo, the stream is
I
3
suspect you
seconds.
I know.
to look into your future.
Uh.
The image is becoming clear.
Fuck is in my hand? It's just me with a map.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find.
The frick?
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Is that the cat that was mentioned in the car note?
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
Or the flag
I
that
see
was mentioned in the note that supposedly my mom had?
by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, bye! Okay.
Rumpus room.
Okay. All right. What? Who has pictures like this? Please. Okay. So it's just giving me more hints to the fact that there's more mysteries, possibly beyond the house proper. Are you a singing fish? No.
Or they're really, really like allegorical. I could not
Well,
tell
like,
you. I've only encountered him
It sounds like there's literally a door somewhere on the cliffside. Because, I mean, this whole house is on some sort of cliff-ish area. Anyway, that was a thing that happened. I only have so many steps left. I am sad. I guess I should just go through the quarry yard now? Because I have nowhere else to go. Everywhere else is cut off. So, into the quarry yard. Hammer. I get a hammer for free! Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay. Thick Boy says, I will say that until the dawn of the following day, he has nothing more to say. AKA, he has more to say, but, like, he tired? Oh. I've already left the room, though. Weird trees.
Is there anything
Dirt!
to dig up in here?
I found dirt. I got a rock. Not worth picking up. Thank you for rock. I could throw it out a window.
You delinquent.
Yes. A key! An ordinary key. You can open one locked door. Wow, I get many keys today. It gave me the sledgehammer, but I was expecting to, like, actually sledge open something in this room, but I guess not. So there were 2 diggy spots. We have 2 doors. Door 1. We have the spare room, which leads through the walk-in closet, which is a...
The walk-in closet has a ton of items in it, but is a dead end.
I only have 6 steps left.
Yeah, the passageway has a bunch of directions to go in, but you would run out of steps immediately.
Yeah.
The spare room is basically your only option at this point if you want to keep searching rooms.
Yeah.
Or you can go in the walk-in closet, see if there's an interesting item in there.
But
I
the
don't
items
think
aren't
anything will carry
permanent.
over to the next day.
Yeah.
So,
But
I don't know. Up
like,
to you.
I don't think this will be useful because, like, I'm gonna basically have to end the day soon.
Yeah. It's fine. It just means you'll go into the next. You'll have more. You have a bunch of new stuff that you'll be able to use next day. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, I'm also just exploring today.
I'll say you found some crazy stuff for day 1.
Magic, magic. The office.
Wow. Well, it will eat literally all of your. It's your day's over.
What? It won't let me?
Because you only have 6 steps left.
Yeah.
The lavatory's a dead end, the bunk room's a dead end, and the office, and using the office will dead end you. Well, not bad for the first day. But hey, I mean, you were asking how long each day takes. You've also, like, the more you learn more about certain rooms, the less you'll have to spend time in them individually.
I want the tape. I love when paint looks like cement. Thick Boy says, bunk room could have something. Lavatory is, well, not fun, unless you gotta pee. Yeah, I'm basically on the last few rooms. Oh, of course. Of course I get these. When I have, like, no steps left. I turned on the power.
1 major key, 1 minor key.
I have plenty of keys.
Oh, but you can't get back to the power box.
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean? What?
Entering the dark room causes it to, even if you've had the power box tell it to have the lights on, they flicker off, and you have to go reset.
Aw, that
power.
sucks.
I think. I'm almost certain. Yeah, the fuse breaks. So you have to go back to the breaker box and fix it.
Is this a permanent thing?
What?
The star?
Yes. So the star,
regardless
the number
of what
stars,
day?
Yeah, if you want to check out the observatory has another room in it too. But if you want to check out the observatory, you can.
It won't, because if you look, it leads to the boudoir, which doesn't have a door there, so it would be a dead end.
It'll likely dead end you unless
It'll
you
end
want to
my
gamble
day,
on the dark room.
But that's. I mean, I only have 5 steps left.
Yeah.
And, like, the bunk bed room isn't.
So the number of stars goes up every time you enter the observatory, and the stars that you have are permanent.
Okay, which sounds like a good thing. But, because like I didn't actually walk into the bunk bed room because it's not going to give me anything as far as I'm aware.
There may have been like some writing or something in there, but ultimately you're good. You will likely find it again. You will likely
Yeah.
encounter all of these rooms again, so don't worry too much.
Either risk it for the dark room because it shows room costs, or gain value via knowledge of the observer. I like knowledge. Knowledge is power. Because then we can just end the day.
Yeah.
And
We've already gone almost an hour
Yeah.
over stream time.
This is true. And I wanna get a permanent star. And then we can stream this again on my usual Wednesday night stream. And we can do my day 2 on Wednesday. Yeah. I want rooms like this give me anxiety. Empty.
Yeah, go ahead and check out the observatory.
Touch. Wee. Wee. Why is there a thing underneath?
I don't know. It is curious that you can spin these.
Wee. Spin you. Wee. What time is it? In real life, it's about 12:50 in the afternoon.
I have to order food for a movie.
Yeah. We have a movie night that we're going to later, and we have to order food for the group. A 10. Can I turn this? But I'm too short, and the eyeball part is too far down. Yo.
Explore the room.
I've been touching stuff. The Fixed Stars. Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Finn Aris, Bird and Sons Publishing. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars, in bold, that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations. Impress your friends and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. Eh? The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. Is this like an immediate thing?
So when you gaze through the telescope, once you've figured out the telescope puzzle, and you see that many stars, which is the number of stars you collected, that effect immediately comes into play.
Neat! Diamonds. 1 minor gem. The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Gosh. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key. +1 key. Diamonds, major, 5 gems. Draxus, the dead. Dead end rooms are more oh no. They didn't draw it, but I know what it is. The sale. Everything is 50% off today. Forellis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. That is everything. Okay. Another crystal ball. I want this to be filled with books. Like my Minecraft brain says, make your staircase filled with books. Hello? Well, that did the opposite of what my short little child brain can do. Wait, unless the one down there rotates it, and I am small. But the opening is over there.
Now it's in your way. You might need to rotate it elsewhere first.
Did that just make it worse? Did that just make it worse? Am I still blocked off? Yes? I don't know how to rotate it the other way. It only goes one way. I don't know what to do. It only goes one way. Or wait.
I think
It depends on which way you actually click on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You got it.
No enchanting table here, yeah, no. How uppies can get. Pretty darn uppies. I got tiny little child body, so... Almost. Okay, is it the same? Yeah, okay. A little more. I am small. I am small. 1 star. So, why can I grab? Do you see
Click.
that?
Yeah, click it.
Click on the star?
Yeah.
4 star. Gain 1 gold. Yay.
Yeah, clicking on the constellation is what triggers the thing.
Neat. Did I already gain the gold?
Yeah, it added it to your stuff there.
Neato!
All right, well, let's call it a day.
Yep. How do I do that? I guess this. Like this?
Yeah, so this room is now in a state. The observatory remains solved. Like, you don't have to re-rotate the telescope every time.
Yeah, that's what Thick Boy was just saying, it looks like.
Yeah.
You do them, but some are not. This, for example, is one that you don't need to do every day. I know that the 3-box puzzle room you have to do every day, because it changes in order to get the gems. Yeah. We already have the Westgate path permanently opened. So yeah! That was a dang good day, apparently. And a dang good stream. I appreciate, I'm assuming a cutscene is going to happen when I end the day.
I don't know. So when you call it a day, you can either save and continue to move on to day 2, or save and quit, and it'll, because you can't pause a run mid-run.
Yeah, no. You can't pause a day mid-day.
Oh, she's has a little notepad.
Oh
She's
yeah, I
gonna
have a
scribble
notepad
things
and
down.
my phone is now full of pictures. My God.
Yeah, there was a point at the beginning where I think she was obsessing over every small drawing or painting
The
on the
paintings
walls.
are
We're not
weird.
sure if that's a good thing or not, so who knows?
The paintings are weird. Nobody has stupid random drawings of safety pins.
Oh, Thick Boy, we share your pain.
I'm just like, I don't understand. Is it because I have played other puzzle games before, and what looks out of place except for a weird picture of a safety pin in a hallway? Like, what? What? Who does this? Like, anyway. All right, I will resume this game for stream on Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific time. There should be a schedule here on my Twitch.
Also, Thick Boy, feel free to join the Discord. There should be a link in the doobly-doo below.
I think there is. Is there? Is Leo? If not, I can.
Animal Creations at Art Discord.
Is it? Okay, good. I mean, I can link it also because I have.
Welcome to our delightful little community. I can't believe this was unredeemed the whole time, but I'll take it.
Oh my God. Very good. Very good, Leo. There is a leaderboard for that, by the way. Anyway, here is the link to the Discord. Come and join the silliness. Just be aware, it is a 16/18 plus server for the most part. read the rules, abide by them, understand all of the fun things.
We are a chill community of chill people,
Yeah,
and you will respect our chill, or you will find out how chill we can not be. Fuck. Okay, my thinly veiled threat fell through. I'm sorry. Respect and love each other, or else.
Or else. Yeah, we got people from all over the world, so don't be alarmed if people aren't responding to you right away. Everybody's time zone is different. And I love it. Anyway, I'm going to end the day, call it a day. Press the button. I tried to press the button. There we go. Call it a day. You will wake to find the room's gone. All my keys, all my gems, all my money gone. It's fine. We will do so. And we will start our IRL day. That's a pretty good... Oh, that's a cute little drawing. A pretty good turnout, I'd say. Steps taken 50, items found 6, rank reached 5, total rooms 25. Yeah, pretty far, I think, for a day one. Also, I love this as Mount Holly Inn, as if this is meant to be like...
Yeah. So if you look, see the house gets different names and classifications based on what type of rooms are there when you finish it. So see how it says 6 bedrooms? You have 6 bedrooms, so it counts as an inn.
Oh, that's amazing.
There's also the
So does this little doodle change every time?
Yes.
I love it.
To see how you can see in the doodle, there's the observatory.
Yeah. And like whatever this clock room is. There was literally a room with like 6 clocks in it. And I was like, please.
Yeah.
I think
Alrighty.
It's
Well, stream, it's been a pleasure.
Click R, there's a room directory. You can see how often certain rooms appear. R?
I think
Probably.
I don't think you can see it at this point.
Well, yeah, I've already called the day, but
yeah, there's a way to see what types of rooms exist in the house once you've unlocked them.
Interesting.
Anywho.
Well, I appreciate all of you for coming by and hanging out. I will, like I said, I will resume this game on Wednesday evening for me at least, again, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And hopefully Leo will be able to join me again to be my second brain. A little bit of lore on each one if you're interested in lore. I'm always interested in lore. You have no idea. Considering Leo and I took probably like a year to play all of Remnant 2 because we were painstakingly going through all of it over and over. Yeah, no. We are a lore-hungry bunch here. I eat it up. Num num num. So yes, my brain is so scattered. It's fine. I'm just very excited that people are here. Hi, Chaotic Guys. It's a good game, number 2. It's true. It's a wonderful game, and I will never... Like, I could replay that game many times, because it's a good shooter and just fun stuff.
Yeah,
Fun stuff.
It sure is.
I'll enjoy this game then. Yes, so much lore.
We're just about to wrap up.
Yes. The build crafting? Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm not great at build crafting. Leo loves build crafting for things. Which is why I get his help. But I do like shooters. I do like shooters. And the lore
is very fun.
Yes, the lore is very fun. Lulsum is still my favorite world. In all of its states and forms. Nice that you can have both in one game. Yeah. It is so good, yeah.
Don't worry, Athena. I know you want that
Bloodborne
crown.
Light, yes.
We'll get you that crown.
Oh yeah.
She texted me earlier. She's in the Red Prince's room.
I mean, I'm down to turn that on for a few minutes if you want help. But anyway, I was hoping the little music would still be playing. Anyway, like I said, I'll be back on Wednesday night. For more of this. More BluePrince. And I guess all I have to say is love each other because I love you. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later. Bye. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you're good.